Hello SpaceXers, and welcome back to another episode of Space Excellent. This is going to be a very short video, but I wanted to cover in this episode probably one of the most beautiful Falcon 9 rocket launches from SpaceX that we have ever seen. My name is Tim, and this is Space Excellent. This, of course, is the COSMO-SkyMed second generation FM2 mission, which is a mouthful. And this mission launched Monday, January 31st, 2022. Now, the sun set in Florida at 6:04 p.m., so the sun had just set, and we are looking at a beautiful Falcon 9 rocket against a beautiful backdrop of a Florida winter sunset. Typically in Florida, what you'll see is a ton of condensation coming off a Falcon 9 rocket prior to launch. Anywhere between probably April and November, you're just going to see a cloud coming off of the rocket because it's hot and freaking humid in Florida. And you can see it here in this Crew 3 mission, the one that happened back in November 2021. But here we are seeing a rocket with very little condensation coming off because it's cool out for once and the humidity is very low, which brings us to the really cool part of this video. Here is where everything changes for this mission. So here we have liftoff, and you can see the beautiful sky behind it, crystal clear views all the way to the horizon. Now, right now, the rocket is flying through the shadow of the Earth because the sun is below the horizon. But that changes. Let's just fast forward things here a bit. So what we're seeing here is we are seeing a bright white rocket illuminated by the sun. Even though the sun set in Florida, we are still sitting in the dark, but we are looking at this rocket traveling through the shadow of the Earth and once again hitting the sunlight. And then on top of it, we are looking at a white rocket with a black backdrop. Now watch this MECO, which is main engine cutoff, and the stage separation. Look how clear this is. So clear we can even see the thrusters pushing away the first stage, and then the second stage engine lights. We can actually see flames hitting the first stage as the first stage pulls away. And if you look really close, we'll zoom in, it's going to be blurry, but you can actually see the stiffener coming off the second stage engine. The stiffener is a cork ring at the bottom of the bell of the engine on the second stage. And typically when you see video from SpaceX, you will visually see the ring pop off, but the camera is on the second stage looking back towards the engine. Here we can actually physically see it with our own eyes, on a camera of course, but visually from the ground we can see that, and that is freaking amazing. Let's fast forward to the fairing deployment, which is basically the shell where the satellite is contained on top of the second stage. So this rocket is 128 kilometers up, which is like 79 miles up. It is in space because the boundary of space is only about 80 kilometers. I wish SpaceX had stayed with the visuals of the second stage deploying the fairing, because the little bit we did see is super amazing. Watch this. Look at that. You can actually see it from the ground. That is truly amazing. The fact that this thing is 120 kilometers up and who knows how many kilometers out, because remember it's going around the Earth, the fact that we can see that from the ground and all of the conditions were great, clear Florida air, the sun hitting the rocket as it's going up, made for a visual that I have never seen, we might not see again. And then we have some amazing heat vision as the first stage is coming in for its landing. And then with full color, a beautiful sunset sky behind us, we see the Falcon 9 landing in clear HD, and that is such a cool shot. So if you've gotten this far, please do me a favor, push the subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode of Space Excellent. See ya!